guys, so today we're gonna start doing something called a recipe share where we can label it based on what we're making, and that way if you want to look up a recipe you can do it easily. So today I am cleaning out my freezer. I am gonna show you our freezers and kind of what we have going left on that. So this is my taco seasoning mix. You're gonna hear my 2-year-old in the background. This is kind of like my ratio. I am gonna double it. I have quite a bit of chicken here. I think this is 2 pounds, probably another 2 pounds, so 4 pounds. So we're gonna make Chipotle bowls. You can do this with any kind of meat. You could do beef, you could do pork, anything like that. And we're gonna make, I'll show you how we make the Chipotle bowls. But first I'm gonna do my taco seasoning mix, fajita mix, however you wanna call it. I'm going to do it by one and see how much is in here. We like seasoning. So this is, calls for 2 tablespoons of chili powder. We're gonna do half a teaspoon, and I'm measuring. Usually I would just not measure this. I would just pour it in there. But since I'm showing it to you guys, I'll do that. Half a teaspoon of onion powder. I'm gonna do half a teaspoon of crushed red pepper. We're gonna do a half a teaspoon of oregano. And if you like something more than other, you can always add more. We're gonna do 1 teaspoon of paprika. I think I pulled that. This is paprika. 3 teaspoons of cumin. And I like that bite of cumin, so mine tend to be overflowing. I tend to do extra. My husband's gonna start sneezing in a minute when I do the 2 teaspoons of salt. Some people are scared to add salt. If you're doing seasonings on your own like this, you're not gonna have salt. Salt kind of brings everything together. If you do bouillon, or I do bouillon, rule of thumb is I don't add salt until the end because bouillon has a lot of salt, so does broth. But if not, then you do need to add the salt so your seasoning comes together. Alright, and 2 teaspoons of black pepper. So these are frozen, so I'm starting this at like 11 a.m. I'll put this on high. It probably still won't take a long time. Throughout, as this defrosts, I will come back and mix it all together. There's no point right now. I'm not even gonna add water because it was frozen. I didn't get to trim like the fat off of it, so it will have a little bit of moisture as it breaks down. And I'll show you the next couple steps in a little bit. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you what we do with it. So in here is the chicken. All I did was partway through, I added a can of green chilies, I forgot that. And I just used my meat masher because they were solid pieces. They were boneless, skinless chicken. And it turned out really tender. We tried some. Oh, I got a little bit of cilantro. That's okay. And I cut up some veggies and cheese. So all I'm going to do is, you can do it actually in a bowl. So this is just white jasmine rice that I made. I put 1 lime for 2 cups of rice and like 3/4 of a bushel of cilantro. Then, another one. These are some of those sidekick beans that they had at Bush's. I think these came out, these are Southwest beans. I think these came out in June. So this is very versatile. Whether you do it with a ground beef or you do it with like a chuck roast and make shredded meat, you could do it with pork. We did it with chicken. You can also do, if you have somebody that doesn't like a bowl or a kid that wants it in a taco, or leftovers. You can have rice and beans on the side and you can make them a taco. So, or you can do the Chipotle bowls. And then all we're gonna do is do it. Now, depending on what your family likes, you can do onion, you can make pico, have some hot sauce. Black olives, babe? No. Tomatoes, yes. So, and yes, I'm using my hands because it's my family. He can squeeze his lime on. He loves cilantro. But onions, whatever you like, you could do peppers and onions. Some people don't like lettuce on their bowls, so I'll put his to the side. And then we do have some avocado, which one of them is super ripe and one of them isn't. So he'll put, oh, I forgot to put your meat on it. We'll let him mix his bowl
Vegetarian.
up. Vegetarian. Yes, if you have a person that's vegetarian over, you could easily, they could eat, take the meat off, and you have the beans and rice, make a complete protein. And then if you made this into tacos, you could do hard shell tacos because all of it's gluten free unless you put something on it. So that would be like my husband's bowl, and you could just wrap it up or mix it up, put some cilantro, and then he'll put his hot sauce. You can also put like jalapeno peppers. So this is our version of Chipotle bowl. And just to show you, this is two chicken soft tacos with the fixings. You can do the beans and rice and avocado on the side. So this is another option. So this is our versatile taco night.